Alright guys, what's going on? Kalzain back with another video, and today we're going to be doing another review, as this is review week. Alright, so today we're going to be covering Destiny Age of Triumph. Now, I know for a lot of people, that brings back a lot of year one memories. And I'm going to go ahead and say this for starters. Ignore the gameplay in the background. This is live commentary review, so the gameplay is probably not going to be that good. But alright, so let's get into this. So let's talk about the things that are good and the things that are bad. And for starters, there's really not much I personally consider good because I do not do the raids. I keep trying to get raid groups around and do the raids, and it just does not pan out. Almost every time I try to get one done, I can't get a group. And it's not that I don't want to do the raids. I really do. I just can't seem to get a solid group and get it planned out. So, since the bulk of Age of Triumph's content comes from the raids, that really doesn't do a whole lot to help me out. And kind of ignore the dog in the background. That's the puppy we got. He's noisy. Apparently, he thinks it's okay to bark every freaking time I record. So, just bear with me on that. So, as far as some of the notable things that I think are good with Age of Triumph that help people like me that don't necessarily do the raids or a lot of the end game activities, the fact that the vendors started dropping at up to 400 light is awesome. So I'm getting really close to 400 light now. And I have gotten some gear from the raid. I didn't get any of the raid weapons because we never got that far. And that to me is probably by far the most disappointing thing I've had happen so far. But aside from that, really the things that I notice that are really different is just comes to raid content. And the vendor, I do like how the vendors reset weekly. That's awesome. And I like how you can buy ornament sets with weapons from Xur. That's pretty neat too, in case you don't have some of those now. Unfortunately, all the ones that have popped up so far are ones that I do already have. So it doesn't really help me out a ton. But that is probably one of the better aspects of Age of Triumph. But overall, I mean, I like doing the weekly story mission playlist. That's pretty cool. And aside from that, I really don't do the Nightfalls or any of that kind of stuff. Like I said, I have a lot of trouble getting groups around for group activities like that. And as far as the Crucible goes, there really hasn't been much different. I don't think the raid weapons that you get from the raid, even the exotics, really give you any kind of PvP edge. So, yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say. There's not really much that appeals to me. I do like the new raid sets, but odds are I probably won't get them anyway. Or the raid weapons, although they look cool. My God, my aim sucks. But, I mean, I was really disappointed. I was really hoping that there would be some more stuff as far as content for like single players or people that just don't necessarily want to do the raid every week or really have a strong playlist of people they can go to do team oriented activities. And that seems to be all of what Age of Triumph is. And I mean, for those people that do that kind of content, have those kind of friends around, I mean, that's great. You know, it's awesome for those people, but for me, I feel like I'm being left out of it. And I'm going to go ahead and score this review fairly for the content that is there, whether or not my personal situation impacts how you feel about it. I'm going to rate this fair and just say for your standard raider, you know, your do everything player that's got to collect all that sweet ass loot and got to collect every gun and every piece of armor. Age of Triumph gives you a lot to look forward to. It really does. The raids are good. They're fun to do, especially if you got a good group of friends doing them. So, and there's a lot of really good rewards you can get. Now, am I going to say these guns are phenomenal? No, they're not. They really aren't. I mean, you can get stuff that can compare to it, by doing a lot of other easier single player activities or Crucible packages or whatever. I mean, there's just really nothing phenomenal there. Now, for nostalgia, for a lot of people who played Year 1, yeah, there's probably a good reason you want that Vex Mythoclast and a lot of other things. So, definitely go do those raids. Do I think that... I guess I'm going to go ahead and compare this to last year's April update, and no, on that scale, it does not compare. The April update gave a lot of content for every player of Destiny. Age of Triumph definitely didn't. So, I don't really look at it as a build-up, the build-up I thought it would be to Destiny 2. It's more of just a throwback for longtime Destiny players, and that's about it. So, for the content, for what's there, I'll give it about 7.5 out of 10. I think it gives a lot of people a lot of good content to play through. But do I think it'll keep people satisfied until Destiny 2? No, I don't. People are going to get burnt out the same way they did with all the other Destiny content that came and went in the raids the first time around. So, it's not going to... I don't think it'll hold anyone over until Destiny 2. Fortunately, with the Destiny 2 live stream coming up next month with gameplay and the Destiny 2 betas, I think that will be more of what holds people over, not Age of Triumph or Destiny 1 content. So, if you were looking for something that was going to pack a ton of content and keep people busy, this isn't the update everyone was hoping for. Now, for my personal score, for my situation, I'm only going to give it a 6 out of 10 because while I do think it'll be cool if I ever do get to do the raids and actually get to complete them this time around and get the gear, then it'll be nice. But the odds of that are slim to none, and I really don't have much more to do in Destiny than keep playing back through the same PvP maps or keep going over the same goddamn strikes every single week. And that stuff is what got repetitive and why I quit playing Destiny for a while anyway. Now, Destiny is like one of the games that I always keep coming back to because, yes, I do enjoy it. And believe it or not, when I started playing Destiny, like for a long time, I stayed away from the Crucible because I didn't like PvP. I suck at it. I sucked a lot worse then, but I still suck now. I mean, my gameplay is awful. It is. Some days I blow it away and do awesome matches. Some days you see like what's in front of you right now, where it's like I'm a noob all over again. And like I wonder how I even got any skill at all or how I got any kills. So, I mean, I keep coming back to the Crucible because it's engaging and I like that PvP aspect. And one of the big reasons I will say I keep coming back to the Crucible, even though I'm getting kind of bored with Destiny right now, is because I do actually kind of really miss playing some Halo 5. I got rid of my Xbox months ago, and that was a sad decision. So overall, for all you people that are playing the raids and enjoying Rise of Iron and Age of Triumph and all that, blah, 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 7.5 to you guys. For me and the single players out there that don't do the raids, I'm only giving it a 6 out of 10. I mean, it is what it is. So, let me know what you guys think down below, because I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that disagree with me and think that this opinion is way skewed and they love doing the raids and they have great raid groups, and that's awesome. That really is. Hit me up anytime you want if you want to do a raid when I'm available. I'll go ahead and throw the schedule out there. I work 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if it's in that time frame, no, I'm not going to be available. But if I'm outside of there, send me a message. I'll do the best I can to try to get in groups with you guys and respond to you guys as much as possible. But no promises. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up this review. I hope you guys are really enjoying Age of Triumph. Now, on a side note, I am super excited for Destiny 2. I'm riding the hype train on that one, and I think it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. But that's still a little ways out, which is kind of a bummer, but I got tons of other games to try to play through, and I got to move going on and setting up a new desk and trying to get professional with this. And alright, so that's going to do it. I'm going to quit rambling now, let you guys get back to your day. If you like the content, go ahead and hit that like button below. And I mean, like, seriously, guys. Seriously, hit that like button. I mean, just smash it. I mean, I see a lot of people watching my videos. I see them there. Or I see people watching them anyway. And I just don't see a whole lot of like. So if you're not hitting that like button, I don't know whether you are enjoying the content or not. So please hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. And it definitely gives me some good feedback whether you guys are enjoying the content or not. And if you're not, let me know down below what you think I should do different. What is it that is keeping you from hitting that like button? So share this around. I mean, spread it around. I definitely want this channel to succeed and grow. And that means people need to see it. People need to get it out there. So spam it on your Facebooks or whatever you do to share the stuff that you want people to see. Get it out there if you like it. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you turn those notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos, because I do all sorts of awesome stuff here on the channel covering a wide range of topics. So definitely do that. And if you feel like helping out so I can eventually get to a point where I can run this full time and I can get some better equipment, a computer that actually works, go ahead and head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/Kalzain. And if you feel like donating, go ahead. If you don't, you're not obligated to. And if you want to hit me up on PlayStation, my screen name is General Nude. The E at the end is a 3. And then all that information, including my Twitter at General Kalzain and my Facebook fan page, will all be on the outro at the end of the video. Alright guys, until next time, I will catch you